Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie. Well, in between episodes I was pretty busy and I got all the seeding stones all done and settled. We only just have to open them. And hopefully we'll get a nice one from our golden one. Who is gonna be the last one to enter the frame? Let's see.
Unsealing pedestal activated.
Ooh, Principal Quinn. Not a bad one to add to the roster.
If you think your height's great enough, you've never fought with me. I am the Golden Rock Shasa, Aurelia Le Guin, and you won't regret wielding my strength.
Aurelia has entered the Reverie Corridor. She can now aid her allies in battle. She can also be set as a tag-along. Alright, and yes, just to prove how much we've been in there, we got 52 silver shards. Let's get these over with first.
Guess luck is on our side.
Well, we'll have to see. Recuria, never a bad thing to have, because we can never have enough of those.
This'll come in handy. This'll come in handy.
Recuria, good.
This'll come in handy.
Revolution. Yes.
Guess luck is on
Another
our side.
10. Good, good. And the last two.
This'll come in handy.
Now to open up our 6 normal sealing stones.
This'll come in handy.
Yes, it's a lot of uniforms, sapith, quartz, accessories, everything. And they're free, so give it all to me, I don't mind.
This'll come in handy. This'll come in handy.
Ooh. Evade 20%, nice.
Guess luck is on our side.
Eastern Twin Bun, yes.
This'll come in handy.
Right, droplets, pendulum.
Guess luck is on our side.
Okay. Right, that's the normal. Let's go see what the blue and red will give us. A new stage is available in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The minigame Project Turfing is now available. Okay, there's a new one. Another stage for magical girls. Yes, magical Alyssa, alas. Right, and 5 dreams to be opened up. Project Orbital Gear 4 Part 1. I wonder if these are sequential, so it doesn't matter which one it is. The Fallen Prince. The Path Chosen. The friends all back together again. Justice as deux. Well, they should gel well together, those two. Visually and ability-wise? A daydream, a maiden's melancholy. Right. If only Major Irving was here with us, it would feel like another morning in the branch campus conference room. You forgetting I left? Guess I'm still on the registry though. Last thing I want is you chewing me out now of all times. Things are stressful enough. Well, I hope the students are feeling the same way. You being here should light a fire under them. Don't hesitate to let them or myself know if there's anything we can improve on. I don't intend on letting you do all the hard work. My, how commendable of you, Schwarzer. Then I shall do exactly that. Expect each of you to reach new heights and be as strong as I am by the time we leave this place. That might be setting the bar a little too high, but we'll all do what we can. That will do indeed. Alright, so I got all the seeing stones, we unlocked them all. I think now would be the perfect time to go back to the bottom and well, start talking to everyone, and then we can start going over the daydreams, minigames and all that kind of stuff, just to have everything settled. Do we have more?
Trade phantasmal
unlocked?
shards.
Ah, yes, the 3 golden sealing stone. And that's it. And the one thing I want to do now is the tree. Because it means that we can heal everything anytime. That's going to be very useful when grinding as well. Celestial tree heals improved.
New contents available.
New contents? Is there a new tree coming up somewhere? Probably not, I'm thinking. No, it doesn't seem that way. Right, let's start with our rounds. Another level has opened up. The trial feels like it's getting fiercer. I think so too. What I wouldn't give to be back in the mirror and take a dip in the hot springs right now. Oh yeah? So you're a hot springs kind of guy, Rean. I typically just take showers, but it's hard to pass up a good soak every now and then. That reminds me how nice the hot springs in Erin was back during the Great Twilight. It felt so amazing. Well, Ymir's hot springs are incredible as well. The snowy mountain backdrop makes for a wonderful view. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we all went on a hot springs trip when this is all over? Hey, I'm not going to say no to that. I'd be happy to have you all over once things calm down again. Well, I guess that gives us another reason to get through all this. Yep, let's keep at it, everyone. Yeah, the only problem with that is then they have to remember what's being said here. And so far, every time they leave, they forget. Yes, they do remember when they come back in here, but once they leave, they don't know what they've done in here. That's why at some point, I'm hoping to the final chapter, this opens up, the reason for this all, and then the memories from this place will merge with the memories from the outside world. We'll have to see.
So then...
My father is also an advocate of hot springs and the benefit they provide. That puts him in the same camp as Principal Le Guin, Master Kafai and yourself. I wonder if mastery of the sword draws one to hot water. There's still so much for me to learn, it would seem. Correlation doesn't imply causation. I wouldn't think about it too hard. It's just a coincidence.
Hiya.
Oh, I just remembered. Didn't a bunch of fairy springs all over the place go berserk a while back? It makes me wonder if people sometimes come upon spring sources over in Crossbell too. It wouldn't be surprised me if they did. It feels like just yesterday I took a dip in Ymir's hot springs. The snowy mountain I saw together with you was so beautiful, Rean. Wait, what am I saying? Where are these memories coming from? Rean? Why can't I remember any of that? Man, this place rules are even more inconvenient than I thought they'd be. But the look on her face, damn. If looks could kill, Rean would be right out of here.
I'm happy you said hello.
Well, taking a dip in hot springs sounds really nice about now. I wish we had them in Crossbell. I hear Liberal has some good ones too. We have to soak in one of them someday.
How's it going?
Well, come to think of it, we don't really have any notable hot springs in Crossbell. I wouldn't mind visiting Zemuria to see what all the fuss is about though. Well, name the time. I think a good soak at the Phoenix Wing will change your life. Well, the best advocate is a person that lives there.
And just how are you?
Never in my wildest dream did I think I would be called forth into this land of trials. Truth be told, I'd rather be bored with myself since the end of the Great Twilight. This place ought to cure me of that. I hear you sometimes come across hot springs during your expeditions? I look forward to indulging in them while I'm here. We definitely can have a try with that. Having said that, maybe now at the store, her towel will also be there. So we definitely need to get that. Well, Crossbell being part of the Empire for a while led to the development of regional mishies. But ultimately there's only one original mishi and he has an aura that cannot be replicated. I couldn't agree more. I've come across several of the variants in my travels, but none with the same allure as the original. Dressing Mishi in all sorts of costumes and accessories only serves to detract from his bewildering expression and charming eyebrows. Precisely. I'm happy you're a woman of culture as well, Laura. I never thought my contemporary on all things Mishi would be an Erebonian. And I feel similarly. Mishi's Crossbell fandom is much more fervent than I had imagined. I forgot that Laura secretly adored Mishi when we were students. I should get away from this conversation before I'm dragged into an hour-long lecture.
Yes? All good?
Believe it or not, Mishi was an indispensable part of my training, always there to soothe me whenever I needed it. I can tell Theo's passion for him is the real deal. We're going to have a lot to discuss as we get to know each other, I suspect. It's not a bad idea. A little bit of team building doesn't hurt.
Yes? What is it?
Well, I never expected to find someone from Erebonia who is as enlightened in the ways of Mishi as me. This is an opportunity to go over Mishi's illustrious history from the very beginning, starting with Proto-Mishi. Yeah, way too into it. Phew, that should do it. You're all set to keep on riding. Thank you so much, Alyssa. She must have taken some damage in the real world. I guess I was pushing her too hard. It was already an honor to meet the people responsible for engineering the horrible bike. To think they'd give me a tune-up too. Don't mention it. We only played a small part in developing the bike anyway. It's pretty great to think those days we spent fiddling with it in the engineering building led to it being sold in Crossbell a year later though. Yeah, it made me feel a little proud actually. Well, they've only just started spreading around in terms of popularity. The marketing department is planning a huge push to get people to buy it. I hope yours will treat you well, Noel. Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't trade her for the world.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, if it isn't that old Orbital bike we think it back at Thor's, riding this thing around is gonna be a real nostalgia trip.
Hello there.
Well, I fell in love with Orbital bikes the day they were announced to be going on sale. There are so many neat ride options compared to a few years ago that I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. I'd like to try piloting a Soldat too. Yeah, there's a small step from bike to Soldat, really.
Oh, something up?
Well, seeing people ride around on them so happily makes me glad we took it upon ourselves to manufacture them. Hopefully we'll be able to produce lots of new and exciting models for years to come. Well, eventually if it gets popular enough, other factories, other organizations will start making them as well based upon the original one you have here, and then you'll really get some really nice custom models. Probably. I can't wait for that time to come. Oh, it's delicious. I never thought I'd get to drink proper green tea in this strange realm. Oh, I'm honored that a true Easterner such as yourself would compliment my tea. Well, they remind me of how Master Kafai would make tea for me during my training years. Now that I think about it, didn't you tell me once that you have some Eastern blood, Toba? Yes, but not very much. I couldn't stand green tea when I was little, but I guess I grew out of that. Hey, you better not be thinking that I'm still little, Rean. No, I wasn't. What made you think that? Damn it, was it my face that obvious? There's still plenty left, so help yourself to more if you'd like. Oh, I'll take you up on that.
Hi there.
Oh, Muse really has a talent for this. She reminds me of my grandfather in a way.
You need little old me.
Oh, I hope this lives up to an expert scrutiny. You're more than welcome to join us, in fact. I insist. Sit down and relax.
Is something the matter?
Well, I can't remember the last time I had the authentic green tea like this. It's been so long. It's so soothing. You normally can't find green tea this good anywhere outside of Longlai. It hits the spot just right. Well, an expert in green tea making the perfect green tea? It's as it's supposed to be. Oh, hello Rean. Oh hey Lise. Well, this is a gathering of people I didn't expect to see. Well, you can credit that to Zio. He does have a tendency to draw crowds sometimes. Well, I guess you could say the sight of him was a little nostalgic, that's all. I was telling Gaius how Baron Schwarzer would teach me the ways of falconry in my younger days. Oh, I've never followed the sport myself. I certainly didn't expect you to have a connection with our father through it. Not to mention, it's what led Rufus to eventually meet the Chancellor. Well, I've always been grateful to your father. Not only did he introduce me to a certain someone, but he always looked out for me and stayed off my boredom with the nobility when we were together. Oh, you don't say? Well, I think I can understand why, in retrospect. Dad has always been different than most. Well, I'd love to try my hand at falconry with you and Baron Schwarzer someday. If you wouldn't mind having me and Zio, of course. Would you? And you're not saying that to be diplomatic. Very well. I'll be happy to should the opportunity arise.
Can I help you?
Well, the good Baron was kind to me in my youth. I always think well of him. How funny that even with a man of his influence in my life, I still fell on the wrong path. Because no matter how influenced you are, in the end, you are the one that makes the decisions. Even if they are influenced a bit.
I have to do something.
Oh, that's right. That's something I wanted to tell you, Rean. I decided to start playing Vintage Masters too, since everyone's always talking about it. I know you're a busy man and all, but would you like to play together when you have the time? Of course, I'd love to at least. The older we get, the harder it is to sit down and have fun together. It's important to make that quality time when we can. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, Rean. But I don't want you going easy on me simply because I'm your sister, alright? I'll be playing to win, and so should you. You can now play Vintage Masters against Elise. As always, I will try my best in between episodes to win these fights.
Need me for something?
Oh, I have to hand it to Zio for always being a great conversation starter. I'd love to go falconing with Rufus and Baron Schwarzer sometime. Go at it.
I see some...
Alright, let's fish a few up, just to see.
Got a bite. Nice.
Ooh, it's a big one.
It's a whopper.
A blue marlin. An action 3 is not a bad catch.
Got a bite.
And this is a bad catch because look at
Nice.
how small that is. Yeah, I do get the feeling that every fish is coming here in this pond. So if you miss anything, you can still
bad at
get them
all.
here. So I wouldn't be surprised that a marlin is one of the old ones that we missed. Or at least I'm hoping it is.
Got a bite. Nice. Not bad at all.
A rainbow trout. One last one.
Got a bite.
Ah,
It got
come
away.
on. So focused on getting in the right zone.
Got a bite. Nice. It's a whopper.
A noble carp. Can we see? No. And there's the blue marlin that's randomly showing up. That's fine. If it's one we don't have yet, I'll take it. Huh, not bad. I'm shocked you countered that. Well, Lady Luck always did have a thing for me. Though, don't think I didn't see that car from outside your deck make it into the field. It's a good thing I have a few tricks up my sleeve too. Well, now you're talking my language, Hemisphere. May the best man win. Are you two going to try to out-cheat one another? I didn't see you there. This reminds me that I've heard you play Ventus Masters as well. How about a match? Guy just told me a lot about you. I find you rather fascinating, in more ways than one. You don't say. Well, I've heard about you from Juna and Gaius too. I'm up for it if you are. As long as you don't cheat. Well, hand it to the goddess. Playing a fair and square can be entertaining every once in a while. You can now play Ventus Master against Wazzy.
Hear me out.
Think he can counter my cheating with a little cheating of his own, huh? I like his style. I hear he used to lead a bunch of punk asses back in the day, huh? I feel like I'm seeing a glimpse of what he was like back then. Just like Ash.
This isn't ideal.
Well then, I suppose I've joined a fan club. I've always been drawn to people like you. You can never underestimate the power of charisma, Definitely not. It's impressive to see how many braces have reached A rank in the last several years. It feels like just yesterday you became the youngest to ever do it, Philistine. Please, I'm long past being up and coming rookie. Our current crop of young guns are something else though. Well, I heard someone in Kelver might just break Sarah's record. Bet Zin's feeling the pressure already. Could be a changing of the guard. Ah, come on, none of us are that old. We can't let the next generation put us out of the pasture just yet. Competition or not, I'm glad to see they've done so well for themselves. I believe we can thank you for leading by example with everything you've accomplished up until now. Oh, where is all this flattery coming from? Don't act like it doesn't describe you. Seriously, knock it off, Arios. You sound like you're a day away from retirement, but you're only in your 30s. Don't go calling it quits and put even more work on the rest of our plates. Well, I suppose you're right. There's still more for me to do and plenty of opportunities to lead by example.
How you doing?
So someone's finally breaking my record of being the youngest bracer to reach A rank. Records are meant to be broken, they say, but it's still motivation. Maybe this is finding the spark I need to shoot for S rank someday. What do you think? Hey, if anyone can make S rank, Sarah, it's gonna be you. And in honor of you, we'll call it the Sarah rank from then on.
Is something the matter?
I've carried out my duties as a bracer ever since I took part in Crossbell's independence as an act of atonement. Yet I feel as though I've lost sight of my initial intent. It could be a sign that my personal trials have just begun. Could be, but I'm sure you'll overcome it with your friends.
Just wandering around?
Estelle and Joshua are braced that are today because they faced shit on head on and didn't run away from their problems. But they always be the same reckless junior bracers to me. It's up to us vets to keep an eye out and show them the way when they need it. Yeah, but Estelle and Joshua, they're like a breed apart from everyone else, right? They were the original character of the first game. They hold a special place over all the other characters we've known so far. Something smells great. I didn't expect to see Makias the one holding black tea and Eustace drinking coffee. Well, we decided to try each other's flavors. Well, I told them it was a waste limiting themselves to just tea or coffee. Beverages should bring us together and not drive us apart. It's amazing what can happen when we look past our differences and reach across the beverage aisle to work together, isn't it? I must admit, the governor has impeccable taste. This roasted blend flavor is quite rich. And this black tea from Liberal is delicious. Not that I have much of an image for where it was produced. Oh, that happens to be made with the highest quality leaves from the department store in the capital. I can't get enough of their flavor as of late. And I still have more of that coffee to feel free to help yourself. I'm a little envious how much fun they're having. Maybe I'll join them later. Yeah, they're not having fun, they're just on a caffeine rush, that's all it is.
Take a load off.
You know, it's kind of wild how comfy this place is, being some alternate dimension. Guess that voice wasn't kidding by meaning us no harm then. Yeah, though that doesn't make the situation any less incomprehensible. Just think of it as a forced vacation, might as well relax. And play random Vantage Masters against me. I heard through the grapevine that you and Zephyrus boss headed out in a game and you won. I gotta get me in on that. That was more because he lost on purpose. Oh no need to be so humble. I'm always down to clown, so hit me up when you have some free time. Alright then, I will. You do strike me as someone who'd be a pretty good player, so I bet we'll have some good matches. You can now play Vantage Masters against Lecter.
Not sure what to make of any of this.
Well, sometimes I prefer a cup of tea to my usual coffee. There's a lot of depth to a good cup of tea flavor. Maybe Dudley knows a good blend that I would enjoy. Ah, maybe that's what the daydream is going to be about. The hunt for tea.
Speak your mind.
So this is the blend of choice in Ragna's household then. Not bad. Perhaps I should ask Arnaud to stock the same as at the manor.
I'm always up for a good chat.
The best part of any tea party is getting to sample so many different type of blends. The Ashen Chevalier is bipartisan when it comes to the battle between coffee and tea, is he? I wonder which he'd pick if he had to choose. Regardless, both sides of the aisle are welcome to relax with us here. True. Why exclude if you can enjoy both of them, isn't it? Phew, thanks for the workout. I knew going up against someone as fast as you would do me some good. Yes, well, speed is something both of our fighting styles value. It was a good experience for me as well. Though the mere idea of a praiser gaining anything from training with a member of Ouroboros is ridiculous in its own right. Aw, come on, don't be like that. It's not like we didn't get to team up during the Twilight. And I just want to get stronger, to overcome the trials in here and fix what's happening in reality. I've got to catch up to the boss and Sarah someday. Yes, and there are shoes left behind that I'd like to fill, impossible as it may be. Very well, I'll accompany you on this training journey, but don't you go fall behind. Oh, bring it on. Good luck, you two. Show us how it's done. I can imagine these two going into the stratum by themselves and just fight as many things as they can until they all spent. That would be a really cool story to play out.
Initializing trading process.
Oh, again, more stuff. And the thing is, I just want to buy all of these things just to maybe trigger the tickets again. Yeah, it just takes a lot of money. Just. Ooh, Academy swimsuit. Alright. You both have such beautiful hair. I'm a little jealous. Oh, don't be. Your hair is plenty gorgeous, Ellie. Hey, Altina, Lapis, using our break to have your hair combed? Yes, making time to take care of it has been difficult, so she insisted I let her. Now my hair feels even softer than ever. This kind of thing is required to maintain the beauty of a genuine Rosenberg doll. Oh, and I must say that you're quite talented. You're even better at this than Nadia. Oh, am I now? I do have some experience. An old friend of mine happens to love Rosenberg dolls. So she forced me to learn how to handle them when we were little. Is something the matter? Why the sad face all of a sudden? Oh, it's nothing, I'm fine. If I remember correctly... Right, she was good friends with Maria Belcroix. Yeah, and she used Rosenberg dolls in a fight as well.
Yes? Is something the matter?
Like Lapis, though. I think I understand now the pain of being separated from someone who's irreplaceable. The next time I see the Wellspring Alchemist, I have some choice words for her.
Oh, would you like to talk?
I'm amazed how soft it feels. I wonder if you could teach Nadia how to brush my hair like this as well. Maybe. If Nadia is willing to listen.
Just a minute.
There we go. She and I used to wash each other's hair now that I think about it. I guess this is really taking me back. Yeah. But it isn't bad to remember the good old times every now and then. Hey guys, doing some weapon maintenance? Bingo! I figured I'd invite everyone to join me since I was going to give a little bit of DLC to Berserker anyway. Well, even orbital staffs require a lot of maintenance. It can be tricky using a weapon that has lots of moving pieces. So an orbital staff that can transform into an instrument. And the CGF latest weaponry are here. And that's not all. That S-weapon you have is rather impressive now that I get a better look at it. Yeah, I guess the workshop handiwork sticks out, huh? This baby's my ace for when things get real bad. This old gal and I have been through a lot, so I'm pretty attached to her by now. You don't say. Just how much, I wonder. Of course you would rather talk about your weapon like that, Randy. But I admit that I have a special bond with my gun breakers after the last year at the branch campus. They feel like they're a part of me now. Says the girl who's been neglecting them and came to me in a panic asking to help with maintenance. You weren't supposed to tell that to anyone. You still got a long way to go, you know? Yeah. And I can understand where Swin and, of course, Randy is coming from. Because Swin wants to know if Randy has as much blood on his hand as he does. And how he feels about it, I reckon. Because, yeah. Because they got a lot of blood on their ledger. I learned how to use my weapons back in our past life, I'll call it. Can't say I think of back then fondly, but I'd be up a creek without these, so just gotta keep using them. If they let me help you guys overcome what's going on, then that's the most I can ask for. Yeah, in the end, Swin does feel like a decent guy. That's the reason why he feels so bad of all the things he's done in the past.
You got a sec?
Well, I've been using the same orbital staff ever since I graduated. It feels like it's part of me now. In fact, I once nearly walked on stage with it instead of my violin before a concert. It almost had a heart attack. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Thank goodness you realized in time. Did he though?
You, got a sec?
Oh, my gunbreakers have practically become a part of me since I enrolled at the branch campus. They feel like they're my signature weapons. Let me know when we're headed back out, and I'll put them to good use.
Looking sharp.
You could learn a thing or two from Ash, Yuri. He actually keeps up with his maintenance. Oh, just rub it in, why don't you? Well, I'm not going to let a cocky jerk like Ash outdo me. Well, you say that, but actions speak louder than words.
Did you say something?
I've started training Celine to prepare her as my successor too. Mind you, I don't exactly plan on abdicating my seat as chief of Hexen Clan for a long while. But considering what's in store for the future of my kind, it's hardly a bad idea to bolster our overall strength. Emma certainly still has some room to grow as a witch too. One of these days, I like to think she'll surpass Vita. It's just a question of when. I've got to toughen her up.
Do you need me?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lady Celine. Thanks. Ooh, that fish looks so fresh and delicious and tasty. Oh, get a hold of yourself, Celine. I can do this. I'm in control. Meow. What's going on here? I'm helping Celine with her human form training. According to her, she struggles with keeping her feline instinct in check. Sadly, it would seem she failed this particular test. Poor Celine. She got her work cut out for her.
Say something or don't. Come on.
What? Oh, don't tell me you saw that. I'll have you know that maintaining my human form while holding back my cat one back is a whole lot harder than it looks. Okay, I believe you. Settle down. I hope it gets easier for you if it's that much of a struggle. Now spare me your pity. And give me more fish.
Good day to you.
Being here with Celine reminds me of all the wonderful time we shared together back at the dorm in Trista. I'll have to make sure she has the very best in cat food prepared, so that she too can perform at her utmost in the trials ahead. Yes, and maintain her human form while getting cat food. That's very important, I imagine.
Good day to you.
Oh, I can feel our bonds growing ever stronger the farther we go through the corridor. I've had so many illuminating conversations here that I almost can't wait to see what else we have to share with one another. Especially when it comes to romance. Who's cozying up to whom? Are there any sparks flying within these walls? Oh, the tantalizing possibilities. Oh, you girls are so lucky to have partners that you're really connected with. S is always treating me like I'm his little sister. How am I ever going to get anywhere with him? Fellas can be so dense, huh? Users can be a real blockhead too. So, Spin's got you stuck in the friend zone, huh? Well, I don't know if that's exactly her problem. Besides, things aren't like that between me and Egged yet. Yet, huh? The way you two act around each other, I figured you'd been together forever. You know what? It's a great time for some girl talk. Spill it, ladies. I want to hear every sordid detail you got. At least she's not having any trouble fitting in. It'd be nice if this could happen in reality too. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I want these memories they have here to also bleed into reality. Maybe not now, but eventually when we get all together. Well, that's the hope.
I got a question for you.
Hey, you were eavesdropping, weren't you? Oh, don't be so gross. Everyone knows that boys aren't allowed when girls are talking romance. My bad. I'll be more careful. Don't sweat it. I was just being cute. Oh yeah, while you're here, there's something I wanted to ask you. So, I'm getting into this whole vintage monster thing, right? So I've been looking for people to play against. Think you could be one of those people? Sure, come in. I'm also for a round. You can now play Vintage Master against Nadia. And we shall.
Hi!
Oh, uses. He played hard to get, but he loved me since the day we met. Anyway, since I'm the more experienced one here, I'll teach him everything I know. Just don't try to say anything that users will live to regret.
Like...
I mean, yes, I think I've made some progress with him, but Git and I still aren't... You're so adorable. Yes, she is. And I think with that we have had everyone? Yeah, I think we've talked to everyone. Okay, so on the next episode, well, we're just gonna go down the list of daydreams and minigames and all that kind of stuff, and of course the Stratum as well. After we ticked off all those things on the list, then we'll continue with the story where we were, starting with the castle, then Lloyd, then Eustace Rufus.
No.
Those two sound so much alike. But yeah, so first, let's get the corridor all out and sorted. So for now, have a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.